But I mean, that is what marriage is a team effort.
Exactly. And I don't want to, but I don't want to like overemphasize the negative of that, because
I don't think it's negative. You should know who you're
get to
marrying.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So your question, should you move in with them if you can?
Yeah.
But again, the culture of Vietnam, it's frowned upon with a lot of families, especially old school farm families. If you say, hey, I want to move in with your daughter before we get married, they're going to be like, no, you're not. She's going to stay at our house till you marry her. And that's
and that's
kind of what it
that's a
is.
problem though.
It is because you're kind of, it's almost like an arranged marriage feeling.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn the page. Drastically. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, take a drink. So this is one I really want to ask you about, David, because
Okay.
I'm curious about this because I'm 40 years old, and I've heard in some of your videos you talk about the party scene here,
Uh-huh.
and I heard you recently say Bui Vien is one of the best, craziest like parties in all of Southeast Asia.
Mhm.
Could you elaborate on that a little bit? Because when I even came here,
Uh-huh.
keep in mind, how old are you?
19.
You don't need to say if you don't need to, if you don't want to, but I'm 40.
Okay.
And when I first came here, which was 6 years ago ish,
Okay.
so like 2019, and that's just not my stuff. Like you're a country guy.
Yeah.
I'm a country guy too. So like that is the definition of like my like small hell. Like I'd rather bang my head against like it's just like I mean, yeah, the chicks are hot,
Uh-huh.
but it's like I can't like if I want to have like hearing damage slash I don't know a disease. I just feel like there's nothing there for me. Like because I've been in a lot of countries, right?
Uh-huh.
And Bui Vien, that street is like that. I would do anything to avoid that. Like you'd have to pay me a certain amount of money. Oh, but which reminds me of the next question. But you have to pay me at least like 30 million just to go there for a night. What do you think about this? Am I being like old dad? Am I being like hey boomer? Or what do you think?
No. It's the most chaotic street in all of Asia. Like we could throw Asia into it. Like forget about Southeast, just
Yeah,
Asia.
that's
The reason for it is
that's fair.
simply lawlessness. You could get away with anything there.
So you
And
mean like drugs, basically?
anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's illegal, obviously, but anything goes. Like places like Thailand, there's limitations on the
Yeah.
what is that road called? Khao San Road. There's like a limitation to what you can do there.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can't do there.
Yeah, yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
In regards to like the boomer thing, I think if you're in a party, that's the spot to go. When I first moved here, my first like because I was a teacher when I first moved here, so I was around a bunch of people. Well, I mean,
Isn't that like everyone?
but the crowd I was around were like 19, 20, and they're like, I've never seen a beer in my life. And so there was weeks where I don't remember anything. Like we were just drunk and trashed and like I just lived that life.
Yeah.
And that was like my first year in Vietnam. And like my first videos, you could see like when I recorded, I slurred a lot. I had a fat face. It was
And
because
it is like you're not like recording at the
no.
like after like the next day or
Yeah,
something.
I'd be talking about like how to buy a motorbike or something like that. And
Yeah.
that's just like I'm looking at myself recently and I'm just like, what was I doing with my life, you know?
Yeah, but
So
yeah.
it's definitely something to do if you want that college. Because I grew up in the time where universities. I went to University of Washington, and we had those kind of parties, right? And nowadays you can't. But to come here and experience that like $1 million life that you'd see from a rap star in a video, and it only cost you $22 the entire night, it's like gotta.
I'm glad you mentioned that because that is the draw.
Yeah.
Because it's true. Like that is so true. I'm glad it's really the I mean, like you said, I remember one of your videos I watched recently, like 500K,
Uh-huh.
which is like what, $30. You
That's like
could
20,
you
yeah.
I mean you could I mean
Back in 2000.
like, let's be honest.
Uh-huh.
A million's better, which is
Uh-huh.
which okay, let's just say a million, right?
Yeah.
That's a good night. You can extend that, and like you said,
Uh-huh.
you can do anything. So
Yeah.
I see the draw. Don't get me wrong, but like I think what I'm saying, David, is like just this like peripheral, like taking a step back, like like it's so loud, like it's so literally so loud.
Let me say it like this then. If I were to do all that stuff again alone back in the past, I would have done it. I would have been like, this is stupid. It was because of the people I was with. I was with a bunch of friends. It was just like, let's go.
But there's nothing wrong with that
No,
either.
I think it was
Yeah.
just I think it was a crowd thing. I was just following the crowd and
And once again,
it was fun.
enjoy. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and
Yeah.
again, I was with like 10, 12, 15 people sometimes. There's a lot of us. So we were like, think about it. There's 15 people times $20 a person. We're not spending nowhere near that. Like we would get hotel rooms with like two beds in it and be like eight of us. And we would just, one of us would wake up on like the side of a dresser. Like it was just crazy stuff. But we would never spend money. It's definitely something to experience if you want to experience a lawless, this party millionaire life per se. Like literally a millionaire
No,
life,
no,
right?
and I think that's
But I'm with you as in like I would not go back there
yeah. No, I hear
today.
you. I
I
hear you.
wouldn't, no.
No, I think that's really valuable because if you're considering moving here, you can do that. And I'm not saying, once again, I feel like the old dad or something. But I guess maybe having a kid changed me. But I've never. I'm a country guy like you.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, like it doesn't appeal to me. Like I like doing, you know,
Uh-huh.
drugs, whatever, partying. You know, there's a time and place for that, and I would say it's college.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you want that, absolutely come here for it.
Yeah.
But don't plan on staying here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
'cause it's gonna wear off really soon.
It depends. I've seen a lot of people like collapse. Like their lives went downhill. Like I've met a lot of
That's my
people
point.
like
Like,
that.
like they fall into the trap of like
That's
this
kind
is
of
their life now.
yeah, like in the West you have your family. You have what do you call those? Like when you bring everyone together, like detention, no retention. You bring everybody in a circle like, hey David, you have a drinking problem. You know, like revention.
Intervention.
Yeah, like
Intervention. Yeah. Oh, by the way, great show. Have you seen that show?
no, no.
Oh, Intervention. It's a great show. Anyways, yeah.
But here, you're actually the intervention is, are you gonna come or are you gonna be a dork? Let's go, let's go. Because
Yeah.
for me, it wasn't peer pressure, but it was a group pressure, and I was part of it. I was like, come on, dude, let's go, let's go.
Which once again, like I'm not
So
bashing you for any of that.
no,
Because,
no, I'm
because
saying
let's be honest, I'd actually more bash you if you stayed home.
yeah,
To be honest,
but it's definitely something
I'm
to
on
do.
their side.
Yeah, it's something to do. And again, if you want like the best, craziest party, like Saigon is definitely the craziest party street in all of it. I've been to all of them. Malaysia doesn't really count, but like Singapore's not bad. Thailand is like third, maybe. Philippines is second. Vietnam is just like it's so ahead that the Philippines doesn't come close.
Fair,
It's just the lawlessness of it.
fair. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little experiment here, David. We're gonna change gears a little bit here. So I'm gonna show a word,
Okay.
and you're gonna say it, okay? And then I'm gonna say it, and just don't try to say it in some like what you think anyone wants you to say it. Just read the word like you
Okay.
would normally say it.
Okay.
Deal?
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
Deal?
This would be some racist stuff, ain't it?
Why would you assume that? Because yes, it is. No, I need a drink for this. It's gonna be good, guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the egg.
Danang.
What is it? Hold on. Monday.
See, I said don't say it like you normally say it.
Bond me.
Bun me. And guys, I hope you got your scorecards out because I'm not right. You're not right. Just keep score at home. Okay? You saw that one, didn't you?
Pho.
No. That was pho. Yeah, I think that was pretty much same. Stop trying to fucking cheat, man. Stop looking over here.
Nervous.
Here's the one, ready?
Yep. Don't die.
Doomzoy.
Don't die.
What does it mean?
No idea. That's something bad. Don't die.
Okay, but so when I teach pronunciation, I don't teach it like it's spelled.
Uh-huh.
I teach like say it like this.
Okay.
So like, what does it sound like in Vietnamese?
Doomzoy.
Yeah, Doomzoy. Doomzoy.
Okay.
What does it sound like?
Death. Die. Over. Game over. Help me, guys.
Wow. I don't think you speak a lick of Vietnamese.
No.
Okay, so how do you say you're wrong in Vietnamese?
Cold bit? Bit? No, that's like don't know. I don't know.
Cyroy.
Thyroid. Like
Cyroy
thyroid. Like
means you're
thyroid.
wrong. You're
Okay.
wrong. How do you say you're right? You don't speak a fucking You don't speak a lick. So
Not enough.
so
I speak like
it's
market
it's
talk.
Doomzoy, but obviously it's not.
I speak like market Vietnamese.
It's okay. It's okay. Eh,
Cho tôi phở.
so you're right means Yumzoy. So but they say like Doomzoy. So that's why I said Doomzoy. But they would say Roy like Doomroy.
Okay.
You never heard Doomroy?
No,
Wow. Unbelievable. Okay,
I'm
next.
disappointed.
No, it's okay. Oh, dude, don't feel bad because don't think it, no. Let's share with the audience about when I first met you. Let's just like full disclosure.
Uh-huh.
What's the word that you taught me that you were like, really, you don't know that?
No, man. Oh, I was outside. Like they kept yelling it.
Really?
Yeah,
Re-
he said it like 500
Okay, so
times. It just means like motherfuck.
but
Or
and
fuck.
but what do you how do you say it in Vietnamese?
No, man.
Doma, Doma,
Uh,
Doma.
no, man.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like, hey, I'm going to the fucking store and the guy fucking took my money. It's just like it's the F word for English.
Okay, got
The
you.
way
got
they
you.
use it, the way they were, because they were complaining about a delivery customer.
No, I believe you, but like when you said, I'm like, no idea.
Yeah, it's like the
So
old
so
Saigon is famous for that.
don't worry, David. Now you know how I felt when you said, okay, now we're gonna get in some interesting ones, okay? That was just warm up, okay?
Oh, jeez.
Are you ready?
Okay. Comfortable. What happened? I said the T.
No, you're perfect.
How's it?
One more time.
Comfortable.
Nice and loud.
Comfortable.
How many syllables?
Comfortable. Three.
Guys, please listen to this guy. He may be a complete douchebag, but he knows what he's talking about. I'm just kidding, man. But no, that was brilliant. But guys, I just want to say this can be the word of the day. What do Vietnamese say? They say comfortable. Or that, which is like,
Oh no, there's an E, so it's comfortable.
or yeah, comfortable. Oh yeah, that's it.
I want some ricey.
Okay, so it's either comfortable or
Sounds Spanish almost.
my God. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, here's where it gets good. Ready?
Uh,
Don't think too hard now.
okay. Minnesota.
Perfect.
Finish.
Good. Did you have fun?
So confused.
Did you have fun?
Yeah. How was I supposed to say finish? Finish?
No, the reason I put this is because this is the end of the podcast, but also my wife will say finish. like she'll put the accent, which is this can be our second word of the day, but she'll put the accent for some reason on the end. Like she's like finish. Are you finished? Finish? I'm like no, I'm not finished. So it's actually, guys. So finish, or I'm finished,
I
past
gotcha.
tense. Yeah. So I want to make sure I don't. Okay, yeah, you're good. You're safe.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
cool.
survived another day.
Yeah. So did you have fun, man?
I did, man. I enjoy it. Still liking this place here.
Yeah.
So quiet.
Yeah.
We're in Saigon. Like, seriously, you don't hear any beeping. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for coming on. Please follow this guy. He's really up to date with all the advice, travel tips, endless travel. Subscribe right now. If you don't, you're stupid. And if you're considering moving here, this is the guy. So that's it for me. Pro teacher. Peace.
Hasta luego.